I know.
We're still cool. Oh,
We're
now you're
still
live.
oh, now you're live.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the holiday yesterday, and as somebody who, we live in America. In America, the country that fight a lot of wars, and they have lost a lot of soldiers and lots of other people too in their various wars. And so that was the memorial that was happening yesterday here. And I lost my father here too in America. I lost my mother there, and I lost my older brother here too. So all of that, it was part of the reflection that we were having yesterday. So I could not, come on air and do the things that we do here while I was in that memorializing mood. And so I thought it was okay that I stayed off air, until today. But we're here, my man. We're here. All is good. Life is good. We're glad to be here. And we're here today again to deliver, as we usually do, for the people of Liberia, because we must do so, because the country is all we have, and those of us who have the time to be able to look at these things that are happening and make sense of it, and also have the time to come on air like this and say something about it, we must continue to do that. All of the platforms that are on social media, I want to tell everybody, you are not wasting your time. Everything that you say, when you address the good, the bad, and the ugly in our society, you are making an impact. You may not realize it now. You may not realize it now. But as the country grows, you will see that. And if you are still around, you will see that you say, oh, but these are the things that I was talking about. These are the things I was discussing on I Beg to Differ on Top FM. Because mind you, the people who pretend that are not listening to you or not hearing you, they are listening and hearing you attentively. But they will not just do that quick change that you're talking about. And so they do it gradually because they don't want you to notice that they're listening to you, that what you are saying is having an impact on them. But that is the problem. Chris, that is the problem. But I don't want to say that, that we're back here, and it's good to be back here. The time is 5:17. We got a lot of news to talk about. And I think you're going to keep doing what you're doing, Chris, until at least one or two of the other panelists join us. And then we'll begin the show officially, okay? I will be in the back here doing what I do. All right. Chris, you're not heard. Chris, you're not heard.
Okay, I said thanks so much. Thanks so much. And I like to say that is a fact. Yesterday when you talk about, when you spoke about that was day before yesterday about the memorial holiday. I said okay, and that was great. However, folks out there would like to say good evening and welcome. And I would like to join Mr. Wright also to say that our talking is not going in vain. What would be, I keep asking people, if you even sit by yourself, you ask, what would be your area of history making? Like somebody said, the guy were always regular to used to call on. He was used to call on the radio and bringing good idea up, which of course today, even though he don't hold any big position, but by his core or from his core, Liberia, Grand Jada, all the time, our time began very, productive. So let's keep the talking. Let's keep the talking. It's very important. And anybody who agree to discuss issues when it comes to, the growing or the transformation of Liberia, Grand Jide, and our villages is something that people were going to look at you. So we would like to say welcome. Today is Tuesday, and the month is May 2026, 26th day of the month. So we like to say welcome. We are here and we want to listen to you guys. We know we have a little rain out there. Yes, we want to listen to you. But before we listen to you, let me quickly, as I keep saying the few days, let me quickly inform you. This platform is also here to encourage people to always call, ask questions, make your recommendation, make your own input, and then you bring up idea on board. Some days you can call and say, oh, this is what I saw. Can we talk? Can you guys look at it and we discuss it tomorrow? We're going to be happy. If you can also call, say, I want to be, a guest on the platform. We will also appreciate you. So the fact that we have people who always call, and what I learned and what the co-host told me is, if somebody having to call 3 times, 4 times in a week, after 1 week or 2 weeks, there should be certain thing given to them to add on, to replace the striker that they use. Also to appreciate them, to educate the Liberian or Grenadian, to even educate the people around the world, because other people are listening. If you go to other countries, you feel bad about yourself. If you go to other part of the world, Liberia is doing better. Go to other places that people suffer there. So for you calling on the radio, people listening to you and always calling and making your contribution, say, if you call 2 times or 3 times, always contributing to the radio, they have a package for you. And for the past week, they have package for 5 person. 5 person will qualify to get that package. Just thank you, Toki. So the first person, Emmanuel S. Doe with the cartoon, he part of that group. The second person, Michael Gay, part of that group. The third person, Amos Willen, part of that group. The fourth person, Charles Carlo, part of that group. And that of the fifth person, which is number 5, Danito, the boss cartel, part of the group. The 4 person have, to receive their package for always making contribution. Some of them call 3 times, 4 times. Some of them call almost more the whole week. They keep contributing. It's not Craigs. It's not only Mr. Wright. It's not Veteran Smith. It's not Mr. Nipe and that of Mr. Numo. It's about every one of us discussing, like, we are breaking issues. Some of you guys saying over there, even though you're not on the microphone, you're not on the radio, you are not live on social media, but the fact that you always making an input that other people learn from and they grow. So we want for us to continue that. So few people have received their own. Emmanuel S. Doe received his own already. Amos William received his own. Danimon, the ball cartel received his own. And we have Michael and Charles, Michael Gay and Charles Carlo. You guys can come to the station tomorrow, or you call me if you know my number, or you come to the station, you're going to get me, and you will get what you have to get. Just a thank you, Toki, to add on your structure and also be providing education for our people. So all of you guys are listening is not only special people. If we open the phone lines around 10:30 or 10:25, but the time is 10:30. If we open the phone lines, and even if we open the phone line at 9 o'clock, you call, we mark your name, and at 10:30 we call, we mark your name, and those names can be used. If you can call 4 times, 3 times in a week, then at the end of the week or 2 weeks, you're going to be getting a token from the Abed to default. So I want to share with you with that information. So again, we like to say welcome. This is Top 105.3, the official voice of Teach Our People Communication Incorporated. The name we make Chris Beware. Tonight we are looking up to you. You know, we have the whole weekend, and yesterday we were not here, but you listen to a lot of platforms. Yes, you listen to a lot of things, you follow a lot of things, and then we can also discuss Grand Jeddah County. You listen to a lot of program in the morning while we discuss, and in the evening while we discuss, and how can we build and transform Liberia. This is about Liberians. And let me just say this. If Liberian cannot build Liberia, no one gonna build Liberia. If Liberian cannot build Liberia, no one going to build Liberia. So I like to say welcome this evening. If you are there, tell us what is happening in your community, what is happening in your town and village. This is a worldwide issue. You don't know the place your brother and sister are. You don't know what they are doing. Some of them have a good plan to come home, but they don't even know they are home. And even they know they are home, but they don't know what happened to the other book and tell them different story. Oh yeah, we got water here. This is the one that happening. Everything is okay. So if you are there tonight, you can share the information. What is happening in your town? What is happening in your village? What is happening in your district? What is happening in your county? What is happening in Liberia and the world at large? What you listen to and what will be your comment? You've been listening to a lot of radio stations, you've been following social media, and yes, indeed. So you want to say something about it. So tonight we'd like to say welcome. If you want to be part of the platform, call on 0881 1435 04, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105, 0776 105 105, 0881 1435 04, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. And you're going to be live this evening. Not just only the people of Grand Jeddah listening to you, but the world at large listening to you. Anyone who go on the social media, if you go on YouTube, if you go on Facebook, tap in Top FM. Even now, our platform are covering the whole world because we have online platform. You don't need to be on. You don't need to go on Facebook. You just go to, topfmliberia.com. You get a clear. You're gonna see or you're gonna listen to us. So let's hear you tonight. What is happening in your community and what you want to talk about? Let's go to the phone line and talk to our first caller. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. What is your name? Where you calling or from?
I'm calling from Boston Community. It's Clarence Joe.
Clarence Joe. Let's hear you.
Yes, something going on in our town, Babylon's town. The people get a cattle in the town. The cattle living from the town going on our village, spoiling our cross on the farm, eating cattle, ellos, better boy, etc. I've been laying complaint over to county Mason there. But you don't want to pay attention. You have not made announcement in several times. So I want you to please help me too. We are suffering yesterday and the cow then living from the town going in the bush on the farm, destroying our cross. It's very serious.
Oh, you said you spoke with the town chief?
Yeah, the county, you need masons there.
And
Yeah,
why you say you don't do anything about it?
I told him more than 4 times, he said, you tell the people that get a cattle and you can't tell nobody. Yeah, I told them that they must help me to make fence on the road. Nobody won't come to my hill.
So if I may ask, sorry, my dear brother, who own the cattle? Is it the uh, who own the cattle? Different people or your and the town people?
That the town people own the cattle.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. We're gonna echo it for you. Thank you so much for being part of the platform this morning, Clary.
Okay,
Yeah, keep listening, okay?
okay.
Quarter 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105 0881 1435 04. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Good evening and welcome on Alberto D4.
Yeah, good evening, my dear brother.
What is your name and where you calling up from?
My name is Samuel Fire, and I'm calling you from Monrovia.
Samuel,
Barclay.
this is Top FM.
Yeah, I'm listening to you on social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire, thank you. Fire, thank you so much. Let me hear you. You say call your name again, please.
I'm Samuel Fire.
Oh, Samuel Fire. Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Samuel Fire. Always follow your name. Let me hear you. Why is happening? What you want to talk about?
Okay, my major concern tonight is about cow.
Cow.
Yeah, the cattle. From the time tomorrow, Ben in Grand Jillian in Lesado in 2018, Ben making effort, to raise concern about this, cattle in the city. You see, if those who are in the nearby villages, if they have problem with the cattle, what about we that are in Lesado? Because most of the time, you can see, those cattle, roaming around in the center of the city.
Mm.
You see, sometimes when you're on bike, sometimes when you see them pass, it's just like, president come for, they have to pass, before you accept them pass. It's a serious issue. And I think that, those, authorities that, that have the right, to solve this problem. I don't know. I don't know the main reason that, any, government that comes into power, there is no way that, they can even try, to take this cattle from out of the street. And most of the time, the more we continue to raise, the red flag, about those cattle, that's the time, you can see that, but that's the time, they can even increase, the price of the, of the cow meat in the market. Just imagine we used to buy, even the cow meat like 500, but now, it's almost to 800 now.
Yeah, yes,
so, it's like the more, we put pressure on them as the more time, they increase, their cow, their cow meat in the market. And most of the time, we talk about, the price increasement. And why is it that, they cannot question those, those cattle owners, why, they are always, escalating the price of the cattle in the market.
Mm. Thank you.
So how will you, how will you have cattle, there's no way that you can, you can raise them except in the heart of the city. Thank you, my brother. We'll keep on monitoring.
Fire, thank you so much. You should keep on monitoring and don't forget always to call so you will be able to get your package.
Yeah, I will soon be back. I just need to.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The cattle issue. And somebody say, so before we continue, taking calls, let's welcome our father. Yeah, please, you have to wait on the line a little bit. Let's welcome our father, Amos D. Wright. Father Wright, my dear father, I can call you for grab this small piggy. Welcome, Dad, and thank you so much. I miss you.
Thank you so much for the welcome. But let me learn from the people online. Let me learn. You can keep the show going. I'm already in. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Thank you so much. We highly appreciate you. So, folks, yes, that is one of the panelists, Mr. Wright. We like to say thanks for going. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this cutter. Good evening and welcome on Alberto D4.
Hello.
Yeah, what is your name and where you calling up from?
Yeah,
you have to shake a little bit and put energy in your voice.
What?
Hello? Hello? You are our first lady. Can we hear your voice, please? Yeah, you need to call back because you are not clear. You need to call back, okay? You need to call back. You need to be clear, and then we listen to you. We have our panelists on the line. Okay, thank you for calling back. Let's go over there. Welcome.
Hello.
Good. You are clear now. What is your name and where you calling up from?
My name is Vivian Pasha Chris, calling from Wabakota.
Oh, Bashir, welcome.
Thank you, Lord. I want to speak about my concern is about the role
The great A.D. Wright.
Yeah. Co-host.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Greetings.
You're muted, sir. I can hear you. You're muted, sir. I can hear you.
Yeah, but the role as living so AC way there. Not too sad.
Are you hearing me now? Are you hearing me? I said,
Mr.
one
Richards,
co-host.
look at this. You guys can hear me? You guys can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Wright, I am getting you.
I'm hearing you. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
You were getting the caller. One caller was on the line. You were getting the caller.
No,
One Vivian Bachir were on the line.
I didn't hear the caller. I didn't hear the caller.
Okay. So let's see whether we can get another caller. Vivian Bachir, you were discussing about the role leading from the the role leading from the AG area there. So Bachir, if you are there, you can call back later. Yeah. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this person. Good evening and welcome. The more talk about.
Mr. Rev E. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening to Grenadians. Allow me to ask this question on behalf of the students of the Great University College College.
Go ahead.
Back to D4 evening class. We did not hear you last evening.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I think you have to answer that question. I told you guys. I said that was when even before when Mr. Wright came in this evening. He talked about and it was Memorial Holiday in the United States, and in United States he lost his father and even brother. So and with
wow.
that what happened in Liberia too. Yeah, so that's why we were not able to come on. He had to sit down and try to concentrate, remembering the important people in his life.
Of course. Yeah.
So that was the reason.
I thought we all would join in our process. Some of our new year we will observe a moment of silence and offer prayer on his behalf. So better late than never. It's good that we ask this question. So on behalf of the students of the Top FM family, when I say student, we the regular callers, listener, we want to extend our deepest condolences to the family of Wright, not just IT, but the entire family of Wright. We prayed and asked that God console the family, keep courage, and so shall it be, because there's a saying that says no one absolutely can ask God why. He knows the best for all of us. Again, our condolences to you, is Professor Wright, and that of your colleague in the state polio and I beg to D4 class. Thank you. So we want to proceed with the topic in class. This evening, I watched a video on social media, and I'm kind of a bit confused. I saw the video reported by one renowned journalist, Mr. Ramsey Paul, of an FDA officer at a checkpoint area going towards the prison compound, what we call Cannon Road checkpoint. I saw him demonstrating the burning of bush meat worth a little over $120,000 Liberian dollars. And from his interview that the perpetrator was sent to police to court and fine, pay the amount of $100 United States in government revenue. So my point here is, I just pray and hope that this thing should not only be done at the checkpoint. Since it has started like this, we want it to continue. We want it to continue as the date display the brain of the bushmeat is welcoming. Wildlife need to be protected, yes, of course. But again, let it go beyond. That is our own recommendation to the FDA personnel, especially those referred to as rangers who are patrolling the forest in the name of protecting the wildlife. Yes, we all are with them into the process, but let it be done holistically. We just hope that it should not be done because it is with a cartoon, then you want to compromise. No. Let it go beyond the border. Thank you for having us, and we are following the show gradually again. Our condolences to our professors, Mr. Wright, and his entire family. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brother Cartoon. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So if you are there, you can call on 0881 14 35 04 0881.
Oh, Chris.
14.
Chris.
Yes.
Let them give back. Let's just start the show. No, I said hold on to the calls. Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, so let's put this down. We'll bring it back. This is what Willie was talking about. By the time it's 5:41 to 5:42 now, and it's 9:42 there in Liberia. Thanks to all of you that have logged on and click the likes. Your likes are good. We appreciate it. Please comment and continue to share the show. We appreciate that too. And we're going to start up as we usually do here on the show. Mr. Wright, how are you doing today, sir? How is the city of Gompa, Ganta, Nima County?
Gompa, earlier on in the day, was sunny, cool and quiet, fine. Right now, it is raining. It has been raining for the past 1 hour. So the city is kind of quiet and cool, but it's a city that doesn't sleep. So the activities are ongoing under the rain, but that's the Ganta. It's still lively even while it is raining.
Yes, that's true. Well, go having you on the show, sir. Chris, how is Zulu Whiskey Zwedru doing today, sir? Mr. Wright, you're saying something?
Thanks so much, Mr. Wright. Thank you.
No.
Are you getting me?
Yes, Chris, I'm hearing you.
Good. I said thanks so much. Yeah, Zwedru Grand Jida is doing good. Yeah, physically. But when it comes to the development aspect and that of the local government, listening to their citizens, it began problem in Grand Jida County. But however, with those few days, my Sunday, the weekend, we can be here Saturday. Saturday was great. Yeah, we have more colors per the discussion. And Sunday we rested, and Monday again due to the memorial holiday in your area. So we are here. Monday and Sunday is something like it's a Christmas in Liberia for our brothers and sisters who have the opportunity. Your brother call you, say I'm going to send you $25, $50. You enjoy. But so it was great. But for Grand Jida, as you can see, the journalists and also our regular colors and the people who have the mind for Grand Jida too. I am in Grand Jida, so mostly if I talking, my talk will be based on Grand Jida. So
Okay.
Yeah. So Grand Jida is seeking growth and development, because Grand Jida is a county that have green forest, they have creeks, they have river, and also they have a fertile soil. So if you can, when we come to the mineral part is I can say it all over, because if you go to Bazon district, you go to Kunambo district, even you enter China, we have mining, area where the people of Grand Gate are going to be having a good time. But however, with the morning show in the morning, because I can be here the few time from 7 to 8, and that particular portion when it comes to the morning show is been dedicated to the citizen to call and tell all what's happening in Grand Gate County. Based on that, the feedback we're always getting from there, even the past 1 week and over time, is the local government are not listening to them, because they talk about 400,000, and for the 400,000, no response from the local government. Even if you ask the other group, they will say no, we're not getting no 400,000. When they call on the other people and they try to confuse the whole thing, the citizens have a problem with it. So that began a burning issue when it comes to Grand Gate citizens. So but when it comes to normal activities, our marketeers, our motorcyclists, and everybody doing novel. Everybody doing well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chris Beware. Before I say my own, let me say thanks to Billy Katu for sympathizing with me, for memorializing with me. It was not a great day. It was a date of reflection yesterday. It's not easy if you lose your loved ones outside of your country. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing, because the first time am I going to remain here and continue to memorialize these people, or these are things I don't want to keep it that way. So so thanks to Willa Katu, and thanks to every one of you guys for keeping us in your prayers and memorializing with us. Thank you so much. Mr. Wright, first of all, look at this video like Billy Katu spoke of. I don't know. As soon as he called the guy's name, I went straight and pulled the video, and the video is right here. So before I come around and ask you about, your topic, let me play this video and let's see what is in it that Billy Katu was talking about.
On the highway of the Tracy compound, and we have already put a dry one in. I'm sorry that you didn't come sooner, but you can see it burning around. So we'll take this now and start to chunk it so that we can implement the wildlife conservation law.
Oh, so you already had the dry ones inside there, right?
Yeah, these are the dry ones. You saw it?
Yeah, see the fire there.
These are the dry ones.
So what are the types of animals you have here?
Yeah, we have black daggers, we have black daggers, we have color balls, monkeys, and other things, which we have already confiscated and saying that you came. So we see that it should be burned. You have this is the black dagger.
Very big.
Yes. So as you see, we burn and we will not relent. So I will just put the entire thing here.
Yeah.
On the fire.
Yeah, we've seen.
Your presence.
Yeah. All right. So where are the culprits? Those people that you caught them with?
Well.
Yeah, come to me.
I'm coming. I want to get the fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, those are caught with this meat were prosecuted through court, and they pay government fine. And then my boss man told me the only thing we could do now is to have it burned, and this is what we're going to do.
So what does it mean? What you do? What does it mean to the community?
Well, it means they should stop the destruction. Yeah, so that we can have wildlife into the Republic of Liberia in our forest.
So give us a street value if you can.
Okay, now the total amount you see that we're here. When you check the first one have 40,000, and the other one. So when the largest Kenya have more than 100,000. So that's about 140 some more thousand.
Liberian dollars.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Your name again?
I'm Ekpagla Bagula from the Law Enforcement Division.
Thank you.
FDA. This was confiscated on on the highway.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Before I come to you, let me let me tell you that I disagree with the method.
I do equally.
I disagree with the method. Mr. Wright, in this country that we call America, the people catch drug, how they call it, petty trader. You know, the industrial traders, they catch the illegal goods. They catch stolen cars. They catch drug dealer with Mercedes-Benz. They don't go and carry those Benz to the strip. I mean, to how they call it, the junkyard. They don't do that. They don't take the cars to the junkyard. Mr. Wright, you know what they do? They carry it to their own auction. They call it police auction. They sell the cars. They undervalue it. They sell it. They take that money and they put it in the system to fund the police operations. That's what they do, my people. You gotta think. That gotta bring in all that meat. You think if you take that meat and you sell it on the market, the value, according to what you say, that's $145,000. I divide that by 183. 183, that's $792. That's $792. I don't know how much that guy is getting paid. I don't know how much he's getting paid. But you could take that and add that to your operational money. Your people need to move on the motorbikes. If they're driving car, they need to put gas in the car. If they're using phone, you need to pay for the data. You need to buy new uniforms. Look at a guy putting all that meat in the fire with no gloves on, Mr. Wright, no PPE on him. There's no smoke. I mean, there's no how to call it, a protector on his face. He wearing no glasses. You can buy all the PPEs with the money you get from selling those things. It is not wrong. Don't burn it. That is not the right step to take. Don't burn it. It has a market. It has a market. I can understand you burn the drugs, but the food. Tomorrow, if you go to something in the market and say, that thing at the value cost $145,000. Give me $100,000. That old man will take it. She will give you that $100,000. You got money to put back in your operation. Now, if the guys were just going around, say, Putu, they can go all the way now to Bazon because they got operational money. Why burn that meat? It shouldn't have been burned. People could eat that thing, and you make money off of it too. And I like the fact he said the people who did the act were held at the station and were made to pay a fine. That is great. You have made them to experience the cost. Now, I don't know whether the cost were more than, because you got to be able to deter the behavior. Was the cost that exorbitant for other people to see that, oh man, if I go do the thing again, if they catch me, maybe I'm going in jail for 6 months. I don't know whether the costs were exorbitant enough to be able to deter people, but the fact that they burn those meat didn't sit well with me at all. They should not have done that. Sell that meat. You already charged the people, you made it to pay for it. That's good. You followed the textbook. You followed the law. Now think operationally. That's food. Take those meat, put them on the market, give it to them in the market, in Zuru market or somewhere else. They'll sell it for you, or you sell it to them, on the value. Like I said, you say the value of $145,000, sell it to somebody for $100,000. That $45,000 not a profit they're going to make. Anybody with business IQ will jump on that. They will take that business and go sell it. But you have made money. You have gained money for your operations. You can go out at night and arrest more people. Simple as that, Mr. Wright. That's my own take on that. Let me hear you, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I will want to start from the angle of if the action itself was legal. Is that what their law says? That when they confiscate animals killed from the wildlife, should it be burned? Is that what their law says? Do you have any idea on that? I guess you are not hearing me.
I'm sorry. So what was that? Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of video.
My question is, my question is, the action they took by burning the meat, is that what the law told them to do if they caught meat in our sense? That's what I really want to know first.
I think that's what.
So, Mr. Ware, is that what the law says?
I think so. I think that's what the law tells them to do, because you heard him saying that the guy after they caught the people and they fined them and I think they detained them, the boss told him to go do what he's doing now. So he took that order from his boss. So I am thinking his boss is following the SOP, the standard operation procedure that they have concerning such violations.
All right. Yeah, so to me, burning that meat was not the best thing to do.
No.
The program itself says I beg to differ, but in this case, I don't beg to differ, and I beg to agree with you. I mean, everything you said about it, I don't want to repeat what you said, but I think the most sensible thing was to sell it, put the money in the system of the security operation.
Yes.
That's what I talk or the best thing to do.
Yes.
Because there are many times they can be discretionary about what you do. So selling it was the best thing to do. And then, you put that money in your operation.
Yeah. You know, there are so many ways to raise funds.
Yeah.
You know, everything doesn't have to come in the government's pocket. You know what I mean? Everything doesn't have to come in the government pocket.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make a point on that. I remember when Councillor Philip Banks was at the Supreme Court, and then they arrested somebody at the Ramos International Airport who was bringing money into the country illegally.
Yeah, the Nigerian
and
business
the money in question was somewhere. Yeah. So the money in question at the time was around $500,000 US. So what did he do? According to him, discretionarily, the money was put into the system for national security. They didn't take the money to throw it away or to go bring gas to burn the money. They put the money in the system. Saying you brought the money in illegally, you broke our law, but we will not give you the money yet back. The money will benefit this national security to sponsor the operations. And I think it did something good. So after that, the kind of thing the guy would have done too. Then you go look at food and they're burning like that. You already arrested the person is punished already. Let the government make use, it is dead already. It is out with you. Say they make use of the money and then let the security benefit for the money. They fund their operations. Thank you, Ode.
Yes. I mean, that was an easy thing to do. Very easy. All right, Chris, I'll come to you to give your take on this, and then we'll go to the next story.
Thanks so much, Mr. Wright, and also let me say thank to Mr. Amos D. Wright. You have said it all. But the fact that this is what we call the show I beg to differ, for me, I consider it to be an educative and transformation show. Yes. And my point is this: what you just said is something that we need to be looking at. You know, we are talking about changing minds and attitude. Before then, you know, if most of us can read, we can do research. So Mr. Wright just asked that question: Is this a law? And even if that is a law, we have, you know, what we call a meme. The citizen now, we need to reflect our mind on it. Say no, we need to change the law. I think the best thing to do, if somebody, you know, grab a wildlife and bring it home that is living, you can seize it and send it back. That is
And
good.
send it back.
But
Send it
something,
back. Right.
yeah, to send it back in the forest, then that person should pay a fine. But
Yeah.
if that person
Yeah.
killed that animal, then what we call meat now is on the market and is ready for eating. I don't think sure it's good for you to burn it. It's good for the security to seize it and it make you to pay fine. But it's also again is that is a means of raising fund. Since you seize that meat, carry on the market and sell it, the money you will raise for it. Just listen to the amount you call 140,000, which is 140K. That money, it can go in the revenue of government to solve other problem,
Yeah.
but not to just chunk the thing. It already died, and no, even when you burn it, there will be no value. That money you call a free money. So it's better.
Free money,
We need to change our mind and change our attitude. This is why always I tell people that we need to think critically. We need to take our own time. Before then, I got on the radio a long time. I've been here, but sometimes when we come up with other people will say it can't happen. People were saying the road can't open because since Joseph Jekin Bagana built it, it can't happen. Nobody going to do it. But now see today, things getting better. And because of our thinking, don't think that you can't make it. So I agree, and this particular platform, if someone go, thank God that is on the internet, and other people are following. That we need to change that. Now many people are saying yes, it is truth, Mr. Right. Why he said, and even everybody joining him. Yeah, we don't have to join if you're not saying the right thing. This is our bet to default. Yes, but the fact that just look at it. You told the children not to kill the chicken, and when anybody kill the chicken, you will punish them. And they kill that chicken in a house. That chicken, they not snake it all. And not that by itself, but they kill it better to cook pepper soup. And you tell the children, say, yo, sit down here, eat the pepper soup. And also again, I would just start playing you people. And you see it? So that's just my point. It's something that we have to work on. For me, it may be in the morning. Anytime I have a time, my show, I'm going to also talk about it. We have to provide education on those things. Yes, we have to really, because these are the things that are holding us back. If you see, sometimes they will hold 2 to 3, $500,000 meat, and they will burn it, and that $500,000 go in water. What's supposed to contribute to other institutions, even to the security institution? That's why you ask the question: how much you making? We not say you should take that money and carry it. We not say the institution, but sell that meat, and next time, and they know the reason you come and sell the meat to raise funds. The next thing you come and punish the people to make them to understand that they don't have to kill the meat. They don't have to kill that animal in the bush. So when it happens, as soon as you collect the meat and you sell it, you collect the money, and also you punish and they pay money over it, then everybody will be afraid. So that particular thing is something that, even though we'll stop here, but I know it will be hacking, and still we will still talk about it, because it not only the meat alone. We're not talking about the drugs. Just why you can burn it, because we now want to sell it, it's not good. But for the meat, even you seize car, that car, when it's not kind of right way, you don't have to go and say you're burning the car or you're destroy it. You can go and do something else with it. If you have to send it to the place they come from, you get the money to put in something. So that's just my point. I 100% support me some right, and I know other people have to be. We have to be discussing this on a daily basis to make the Liberian people to understand. So if that law is there, that when anybody catch meat with people, they must burn it, we have to do amendment on that law to change it and say no, that person should only be punished, but that means should be sold, and that form should go in other ministry. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm thinking this is. I'm thinking the comment section is really popping. America will say popping. I mean, it's really hot. People doing using the American terms now. So I don't know if we should go to the line and talk about the issue a little bit, because people one guy said you want to comment on it.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. We should, Mr. Right? We should go to the line?
Yeah, we should.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Chris, go to the line, my man. I think people want to talk about it. Go to the line, Chris. Go to the line, yeah. To the lines.
Okay,
Lines.
the line already start popping. Let's take our first caller. Good evening and welcome. Hello.
Good evening. Yeah,
Okay.
good evening.
Yeah. What is your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. This is D. Agnes joining you from Baptist Community.
Okay,
And I'm called
Mr.
D4.
Oh, Professor D. Anastape. I'll call you that. Welcome on Abel to D4.
Thank you. Thank you. I've called to D4.
Okay.
I let me say thank you. I've been following line on my day, and I love all the analysis you have. But you know why?
No.
Those people don't know whether they're reading their terms of reference, their TOR.
Okay.
Meat is from the community. By then, what we saw, those who were LDA guys in the 90s, you know, when you kill a protected animal, when that animal, when it turned to meat, become meat town, when they break it to town, and they will invite the town chief. So you were used to sell leather deer, which is $250. They gave a cheap price. They sell it for $75, and the town people must buy it. Understand that all the things they were doing, that making from the community. So to hire certain 16, the best thing to do, use your managerial approach. That lady, she will be there, supposed to buy the animal, to run to say, okay, it's that animal that people can eat. They can eat it. And the hunter buy it. The person is vexed there. So you're doing it that people who always go in the bush, kill some of those animals, there will be a way that they will minimize it. So right there, right to the point, your core customer, that people come, me here, they whole body here, you get one time, you can't take it. They buy the purchase, whether one time they sold it for $13. So it interpret others, but to just look at something and put the fire and you break it on Facebook. Are you kidding me? And even the person that will bring those animals or that meat, go to a house, he has meat in his pot. He has meat in his pot.
Thank you.
So sometimes people gotta be very professional. That part we know that and do less press. So that's my thought. Thank you very much.
Thank you. When you talk about Abel to D4, you're not D4 we are on the same creek. Thank you so much. Let's go to the phone line and talk to Emmanuel S. Doe. You're not D4 or you agree with us. Let's hear you, Mr. Doe. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
Please be aware.
Yes, sir.
You know what we call overzealousness or I7's job is what taking place nowadays in our society.
Yes, indeed.
You want to please your commander. You want to prove that you are so much dutiful to the extent that you can perform your duty with any order that has been given to you. Preparative command order and command order of execution. Did your commander set an example of telling you, say, this bush meat must be burned? See what I'm doing. I took 1 or 2 barrels, I set it ablaze, follow suit, burn all of this meat in my presence. Or because the commander gave instructions, say, burn the meat, you're ready to burn the meat because you overzealous, you want to perform your duty. Our servant's job. The question comes to you directly. Are you telling us that in your house, your fiancé or your wife has never cooked bush meat since you joined the FDA?
Okay.
Is that what you're telling us? Should we also start a monitoring process of observing the movement of FDA personnel to know whether they are not eating meat, they are not been eating meat, bush meat? If they are caught in eating bush meat from their homes, should we also report that case? That hey, This lady is a wife of an FDA personnel, and we caught her cooking bush meat. We too, as a citizen, want to do citizen arrest. How did she get the bush meat? Is that what you're saying to us? The second thing there is, why didn't you auction it? The bush meat is a harmful. It's a substance that is harmful for eating or eat it. That is going to cause harm to those who are going to eat it, or because you want to prove that indeed you are fully implementing the rules that is within FDA. That is a wildlife animal and need to be protected. I thought in my mind you would have auctioned it right before the owner herself. That because you violated, you will pay the fund to government revenue and we're going to auction this meat to tell you how serious we are. We generate funds from there and we deposit the fund again into government revenue.
Oh, yes.
But it raises me. They want that blabber. They want that Berikatu. They want that Peter Paul. You bring it. You want to prove now.
Thank you.
For me, I just want to understand the trench he was taking for which he chose to implement the instruction given to him. Where were the commander, in fact, that gave you that instruction to say, go and burn me? Where is he? Or where were he standing?
Thank you.
Into the office. We need to be serious here. We really need to face all of our law in country nowadays. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of the platform. Let's go to the phone line and talk to this caller. Good evening and welcome.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, this is Amos William joining from Calabria community.
Mr. William, you are most welcome. Let's hear you on a bet to D4.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I want to on a discussion. You know, the FDA people, I don't know how they are working. Yes, they say they're protecting Liberia. But look at people digging at the national park. Yes, I tell you the truth. How I will rely on source.
Okay.
But I don't go there, but I have people that always go there.
Okay.
And then they take mineral. You know, I don't know what they call it. Say about this thing. But then they say they are equal. They were European Union. You know, sending photo so who gets with the photo there. How they protect our forest. But now. But if you even take the top part of the forest, no any control, my brother. I'm alive.
You are live, Amos.
Thank you very much. No, you know this thing. I don't know. You know, somehow we were not in Liberia. We saw so many things in other countries. Where people protecting their country and still go to astray. But in our country today, it's looking bad, and I don't know what we're thinking about. You see, oh brother, I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
How do you? Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I don't know why Mr. Wright even have to talk for a second. Yeah, that's really like when people are going to talk. Thank you. Thank you. Caller 08811435 040776 105 105 08811435 040776 105 105. And you know, the whole thing is, the point is, they want the people, you know, the FDA, you know, grab somebody with meat, they burn it. What would be your take? Is it good for them to burn it, or is it good for them to sell it and take that money? Because people will eat that thing. If you even burn it, Liberia already lose. Liberia already lose. And is it good for them to sell it and then put the money in government cover? This is what we're talking tonight. But Mr. Wright came first because he bring American ideas. So however we take it. So I think, Mr. Wright, we can go over to you, then you take control.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, the topic of
Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, Chris.
Let me just read what the law says.
Oh, okay, good. You're researching. All right, that's good.
Yeah, let me just read what the law says. They say, under Liberian law and the standard operating procedures of the Forestry Development Authority, wildlife and meat confiscated from illegal hunters in protected areas are typically burned or buried. And then it goes on to say, this is a common point of contention in community discussion, but there are specific legal and health-related reasons why the security forces, like forest ranger, do this rather than distributing or selling the meat. So I think it has a legal backing.
Yeah, but
so we were being rational.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just being rational, but legally, that's the right thing they did.
Yeah, and I think we agreed. When you asked the question, I said yes, because the guy said his boss told him to go do it. So they were following the SOP. I mean, you could clearly see that they were following the SOP, but it really doesn't make sense. I'm glad he said,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's the community disagreement. You know what I mean? The community has to disagree. That law has to be repealed. Like, Chris said, it has to be amended. It has to be amended so that it makes sense. It got to make sense. I'm going to talk about health issues. Come on.
Mr. Wright, can I come here a little bit? Mr. Wright, can I come here a little bit? Can I come here a little bit?
Quick, want to move on.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. It is true. Even you answer the question, yes, a backed by law. But if you're working within an area, you should be able to create, able to bring something up that will be able to help the institution, to even help the government. So if you have the people go in the forest and kill most of the animal and bring it home, you think if you burn it is the benefit of life, and I'm going back there. So amendment is what we need to do. So you that working in that institution, it will be amendment. If the way I'm working with Top FM, if our season is not correct and it's in the law, I will call the CEO or I'll call the manager to say, I think we need to work on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
so
Mr. Yeah, Mr. Ray, quickly.
Yeah, so there's a third point that is preventing corruption. If security forces were allowed to keep, eat, or sell the meat they arrested, it will create a conflict of interest. One, officers might be tempted to arrest hunters just to stock their own kitchens. Two, by mandating that the meat to be destroyed, often in the presence of witnesses or documented by the court, the law ensures that the enforcement remains about conservation, not personal gain.
Well, but okay, thank you, Mr. Ray.
But I still agree with you, Archie.
Absolutely. I mean, the point you just read, part of that law, again, is counterintuitive. I mean, it goes against logic. Absolutely. So when you burn the meat in the presence of observer or the owner, would it change if you were to sell the meat in the presence of the owner? What? I don't understand the thing. But we got our two great panelists here as they join us, Mr. Christopher J. Nippett and Mr. George H. Nubo. Let's welcome them to the show. Mr. Nippett, let's start with you. Please introduce yourself, sir.
It's a pleasure today to be on set and to welcome all of our listening audiences on the radio and TV, and to Mr. Amos Wright for coming back to us, and all of you in the studio. A pleasure, sir.
I'll pay you.
You said pay, okay. All right, that was Mr. J. Christopher J. Nippett, all right. Let's go to Mr. George H. Nubo to introduce himself, looking all young and handsome today.
Yeah. Good evening to the panelists. Good evening to the host. Good evening to the listeners and the callers for their contribution to make this show a success. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. We just concluded our first topic. Thanks to Billy Katu, who called in and spoke about the story and we put it up, and it was something to talk about, and we did. And it kind of generated a lot of buzz around it. But I want to go now to our next topic. Was somebody coming in? Okay. So let's go to our next topic. The next topic.
Well, I needed to just chime in a little on that subject.
Okay, yeah. Go. I really want to come to you. Got to answer. So yeah. So you read my mind. Go ahead, Mr. Nipe.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think the callers have said what they want to say. The commander said probably instruction, zealousness, and what have you. And so they will go to work and do what they want to do. The question, what I gather, is whether you burn the meat or you sell the meat, and then you take the proceeds to government. Otherwise, it would have been said, well, you burn the meat, take the meat, the money to the government. But I think there is an annex to the law there, which is either not spoken or documented. You come to realize that scientists always use bush meat sometimes to do their experiment. And I am of the opinion that because of health hazard, where they blame the Ebola or one of those pandemic on bats and other meat kind, that when in the meat, we sort of cocktail and then spread to the community. I will agree to that, but not to sell the meat, because it will be a factor of corruption, as Mr. Amos White said. I think you read a portion there about corruption. Because every FDA personnel, instead of doing conservation, will be doing selling and diverting the proceeds into their own pockets. They will be in alliance with people who are hunters. I agree to the fact that the law should be...
Mr. Nipe, let me interject direct. I think when we say we disagree with the SOP and we question the logic of the SOP that the FDA using, we give solution. It was not just set in a vacuum.
But you're not following me now. If you give me a chance, I'll come right on that point.
You agree with the SOP?
No, I'll come right on that point there. The point you're trying to get to is that that of amendment. That's what I was coming to, that the law should be amended and a reserve.
No, but if you agree to the SOP, then how can you also recommend amending the law?
You said that the law should be amended, and that way I agree to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I was trying to another point that they have a reserve. There should be a reserve for people to hunt, because in Africa our people like bushmeat.
Yep.
So to control the incident of burning meat and selling it out and selling proceeds, the law should be amended such that they have a prescribed area, just like in the United States. They have certain season here. Even though they have FDA, they have certain season where people hunt certain animals when they feel like the population of that animal has overgrown, and the threat to those animals bring to the public, to the public. So that's the point I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
When the amendment is made, there should be an section that says at this time of the year you can hunt animal, but not at all times like our people do. They take their pawn shop, they take their single barrel, they take whatever they have, and they go into the bush and they gotta respect the ecosystem. The animal correlate with the forest, and all that have to give us the kind of quality air that we need to breathe. You see, the environment, they gotta know that the environment plays an important role. So if you kill all of the animals in the bush, what happened? Just like killing all the human beings in the land. So there should be a balance. At a certain time, they can kill a certain quantity in Grand Gila, in Grand Cru, in these other countries, certain species of animals.
No, but
Not every
then,
animal, then you give you a single bottle.
To your point, let's give the government and the FDA some credit here too now, because we do have the Sapo National Park, and now I think we have I think they have to also now have the Grand Gila River G exclusive park now. I think is a reserve park. I think so. Don't quote me on that. I think there's a reserve forest now between Grand Gila and River G as well. But I want to point out, just to what you're saying. So they do have a conservation method going on. To their credit. Okay.
So that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. There should be exclusive areas.
Yes.
Besides Sapo National Park, you just mentioned Grand Gila and River G. But it's about the other area. You have Buchanan there too. You have Buchanan and River Cess.
Yes.
You opening a national park there? Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you cannot go around them, start killing all the animals in the bush. Take for instance in Rwanda. While it is true that they can kill some of the animals there, the conservation law provides that the endangered species, you cannot touch them. You cannot touch them. Our people don't know the difference between an indigenous species, endangered species, and a non-endangered species. So they just go and killing them around them. We need some of the falling, how they call it, falling tongue. We need some of the falling tongue to be in our bush so that they can multiply the different parts. You can't just go and wipe up all the population of the falling tongue. Or say the giraffe, if you call them giraffe, no, because we want to eat booty. No, that's the point I'm saying.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So,
and I think,
Mr. Wright,
yeah, before
Mr. Wright,
I'll come to you before you come to you. I don't want to agree with Mr. Nipple when he said, because this too is doing it in the US, right? They set aside what they call the hunting season. And like Mr. Nipple said, the people study the animals, right? They know when the animal breeds. They know the breeding season. So by the time the season, the hunting season comes around, the number of animals in a particular area they're going to open up for hunting has multiplied. And it will tell you each hunter if you can't use gun, you use arrow. You can't use gun, you use an arrow to kill your animals. And you only each farmer is only entitled to at least 2 or 3 deers to kill. And that keeps the deer population well healthy in the area, and it maintains the ecosystem. That is what we're asking for. These things are not rocket science, my people. You learn from other people. Why aren't we doing this? Any Flomo can go on the line and put the information we're talking about. Any Yabablo can do it. Any Sabah can do it. Why aren't they doing a little bit of research and say, how do we customize the kind of beautiful idea to Liberia? How come FDA is not looking at these things? How? Simple, but brilliant. Thank you, Mr. Nippin. Before I go to Mr. Nuba, Mr. Ray, you come in something quick, please.
Yeah, sure. So I just wanted to give another angle to this thing here. From the angle of the CSO, we think the problem of this animal being certainly protected is not in place. The animals in the protected areas and other things in the protected areas are of economic value to the people that live within the environment. And those are things they use for their economic benefit. Now, as good as the laws are, if you are telling these people not to hunt, not to take certain things away from this forest, what is the replacement you are giving them for their economic return? So if that is not done, you will continue confiscating the meat, and the people will continue hunting. The day you don't see them, they go in the market, they go sell, because they don't have any other thing to do that will give them money for their family to eat. That's the only thing they know. And even though I'm not saying it is good, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying an alternative. It replaced, if you took a knife, if the child was playing with the knife, and you took the knife from the child, for the child not to cry, you replace the knife with something like a toy the child can play with. So if you are stopping the people from what? Hunting the animals in the protected areas, and those are the areas the people depend on for their economic survival, what are you replacing them with? Or you just stop them and you leave them. If you stop them, you just leave them, then you leave more problem than solution. That's what I wanted to
That's why I came in with a point. That's why I came in the point that seasonally, you can have, for instance, River G or Grand G there, or Sano or Maryland or Grand Bassa County, you can have an area, so you see between Powing, like Grand Bassa County, between Powing and this other area, you can do your hunting there. But beyond this area, don't go inside there. And in that area, there are certain kind of leopard, or not leopard, or monkey. Don't kill that one there. Saying you let palm butter, you want to eat your palm butter, you must eat monkey because of your hands. Don't kill all the monkeys. You see, granted, and you made a very, very valid point, economic sustenance. Because economic sustenance should not go into rampant killing of all the animals. So correlate that with our population and say, all right, there are certain people in the world that's going to be killed. You kill everybody in the world, then who will be on earth to be driving the car? Who will draw water? Who will go to the market? So all of these, each of these animals has a purpose. God sent them in that forest for a purpose. If they are overpopulated, and they're supposed to be to perpetuate the species, and there's supposed to be 1,000 or 2,000 of them, and the FDA counted about 10,000. They said this year we want to downsize the number, we want to cut down the number, we want to reduce the number. So we're going to be doing about 500 of them. That's the same economic value, the same economic assistance.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nippet. Thank you. Let's go to you, Mr. Josh Nubo, before we move on to, I see you posted a very interesting topic in the chat room. I want us to go to it, but let's have you give your take on this very interesting topic we're talking about. It's at the intersection of, conservation.
What is the name of this group here?
Group?
That FDA seizing the animals?
Yes.
Okay.
So FDA Grand Jury Detachment.
But what does that name mean?
Forestry Development Authority.
Development Authority.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the primary aims or mandate should be, using.
I get to a point, Mr. Nubo. Don't finish it. I get to a point. And it resonates with me.
And reforestation, planting trees. Oh.
And leave the animal protection to the Animal Protection Agency.
Animal protection is part of it, but I live in Georgia, and we used to go to this town called Clarkston, Georgia. They have season there, nowhere they can go and hunt. And I have not seen the list of protected animals. Is it everything is protected? Even Tabadu is protected?
No, there's a list. The animals that are protected have a list.
Okay, I have not seen the list. I haven't seen a list. If you can,
Mr. Ravi, if you're not doing part of your research, people see the chat room.
Put that list.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. I can find it now and share it.
Okay, just put it in the chat. But the responsibility of this entity, they are not doing it. The only thing they are doing is to harass our people. And I have not heard of them.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with that term, Mr. Nubo.
But that burning, maybe that in one case, because most of the time they take the meat and take it home and eat it or sell it.
But I don't know if I agree with the term harass, Mr. Nubo. How they are protected, they are operating according to the TOR. So how
and what they are protected? What TOR? Which TOR?
That says
even the trouble time when they established this entity, they didn't talk about protection of animals.
But
maybe they want to talk about it. Maybe that the 2006.
Okay.
Maybe that 2006. But the primary reason Forestry Development Authority was established, they have turned their back on that. And following poor hunters, they go, they shoot this little animal, and FDA people come and take it from them. So that's harassment. I don't know what kind of war, what kind of
if they are doing the job,
euphemistic word you want me to use.
Well, if they are doing the job, Mr. Nubo, then it cannot be harassing.
Okay, let them take me to the forest that they planted, the trees they are planted. Since they been in the office. Okay, let's say since early time, I want to see the forest, the trees they are planted. Since early administration, I'm not talking about turbo time. Since early administration, the new trees they planted, I want to see. But you ask any villager, they will tell you, the number of animals they have seized from them. So they are not doing their function. Yeah.
Okay.
Or if they are doing their function, there it is selective.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank Mr. Rai. I see you posted a whole, a slew of list here of protected animals.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Yes. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with the first, suggestion you made, Mr. Nubo. I think forestry should be allowed to do forestry's work. Conservation should be left with conservation people. Establish a conservation agency. Take it out of the FDA, and you will not be wrong. Take it out of the FDA. You will not be wrong. And let those people hire zoologists, vets. A lot of things I wrote in my mind just now. In Liberia there, have you ever talk about veterinarians in Liberia? It's almost like, you're talking about people who don't provide any value to society. I think there was a country, China, for example. China offering scholarship to train people in the area of veterinary science. And I heard some people on Liberians online making mockery out of the profession. But I don't blame them because they have not seen professionals or true, veterinarians in action. So they don't value that profession. But I think if you take the conservation out of the FDA, a lot of the professionals that are in line with conservation will be visible, and Liberians will begin to appreciate the field, the discipline. Now, like I said, zoologists, veterinarians, these people, that's where they work. That's where they work. And people will start going into that area. You will start creating a slew of professionals in that country. People will get away from politicking and how to call it, public administration and accounting, and then law, and start doing other scientific work, researching, testing. Please take the conservation out of the FDA.
I hope I can come in.
Yeah, let's have the last one.
I'm looking at this. Okay, the police or the FDA officers, they met this hunter and they seized the animal. What is the name of that animal? And is that animal on a list here? Did they provide the information?
I see Mr. Nobo's point.
That's a good question. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
see Mr. Nobo's point.
Yeah.
You got on the list. If Tabadu is not there and George will call it Tabadu, you let it go.
Now I see where your harassment term comes from. Okay.
Yeah, I see where your English coming from.
Yeah. I mean, in that sense, you're right, because they provided no information, nothing, They asked the guy, he called the animal name, but out of the way he said, I got some kind of cuckoo something he called, But is that in your report? Where is the report? Let's see it. You know what I mean? Is that endangered species?
Where is the law?
Yes, exactly.
That named this animal specifically.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you're right, Mr. Lou. You're right.
If I may please come in.
Yeah, please, Mr. Nippet, 30 seconds, please. It's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly 30 seconds. You were talking about conservation. You have Alexander Peel, a Liberian, and who worked substantively in the Sapo National Park. Unfortunately, Mr. Peel is not well. He won, I think, two international prizes for that job. And he knows all the different species in the bush. He says that at the RRA, somewhere there, they had two scientists there, two Liberians, Aloysius Hansen and William Sherman. The zoo that was there, they were the one that were controlling the zoo and conducting all sorts of biochemical analysis and what have you. Because of the war now, the place in Rawalpindi, or what the place is Ponto Marsha, is not in existence anymore. So you have three of those distinguished Liberian scientists who were helping the country to do everything that has to do with the animals, the conservation, and finding out what diseases they have. Now you don't have that again. And I agree with you about this forestry being separated from catching people animal. It should be one side.
Yeah, the conservation.
Because one will be forestry, deal with the wood, replanting of the wood, stop the Lebanese people from taking all the timber from the forest, because you're not doing anything about that. So I foresee Liberia, if we are not careful, we will start having a savanna land where the forest will be completely depleted, and what you will start fire, lion grass and all that kind of thing. And Liberia should be very, very rigid when it comes to protecting the forest. Because in West Africa, we have the largest forest, so to speak. So if people are just going and cutting down trees, that we saw when Councillor Councillor Tiawan Gonglo. When Tiawan Gonglo exhibited these logs in Sano, they have felled the logs and they left the logs lying down on the ground. That economic waste right there.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Nippy, let me hold you right there, sir. Let me hold
Yes,
you
sir.
there. Yeah. So let's move on to the next topic. The next, before I play this, I want Mr. George Nubo to give us an overview of what we're looking at here. Mr. Nubo, you posted this video in the chat room. What are we looking at here, sir? I mean, I watched the video, but it's
Well,
not.
this is the session, the meeting of the council, the county council of Bong County, where they made their budget, where they disclose where all the money are coming from, and I have never seen that in any county in the southeast. Maybe it happened in Nima before, but I have not seen it in any southeastern county. And that's why I developed interest in it. And that's why I feel that we should look at it and see, if we can question our respective county councils, or let our people listen to this and push them to behave like what they are doing in Bong County. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. And it says here, 21 days of heated deliberations by Bong County County's Council to finalize the 2026 county budget. The council has increased the budget from 3.9 million to 4.9 million to affect rural development. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we want to see. We want to see the budget moving upward. But it's kind of long, so we're not going to be able to come.
No.
This is 15 minutes. We don't have 15 minutes to watch all the videos.
No, we don't have that.
We're going to play it, and then we'll jump into the middle and then jump to the end. That's how we're going to do it. All right, guys? Yeah.
The council members and leadership do hereby right to agree and to allow you, Honorable Gloria Howard Norris, and your deputies to use the sum of $4,941,666.46 as a budget approved from the regular session of the county council to effect works action for citizens and non-citizens of Bong County, Republic of Liberia, by the authority of the Local Government Act of 2018, empowering the county council to approve all county development plans, both financial plan and plan, as well as all application of the law of this 21st day, 2026, at the hour of 4 p.m. in the hall of Banga Emission Building, Banga City, Bong County, Republic of Liberia. Therefore, we write to confirm our names and titles, as well as organizations represented and phone numbers, and do hereby informing the public for decisions we have made and agreed and approved based on majority decisions made through heated debates in the regular session of the Bong County Council, resolving the regular session sitting requested by the county local administration of Bong County, giving and the treasurer is already, we want to contact the treasurer because remember that the treasurer is responsible for every budget that comes to the county in terms of aggregating them. And we saw that we have 50,000 that did not reflect in a budget. We also saw that we have another 50,000 for capital resource. We also saw that we have 950,000 that needed to be reflected to us.
From what? Can you state the source?
From Meta Steel.
Okay.
Yeah. Besides the 500,000, we have additional 950,000 that came on the scope part, and maybe you have heard it in past.
Okay.
So these are questions that we ask, and the questions are resulted us, because the budget coming directly to us at the county. Though in our resolution we said that some of the policies based on the panel that brought the budget, we have direct control on them, but not much. But we are working partnership. So the money comes to Bon County. So if we start the calculation, the total difference of 3.9 and the total difference of traveling up to 4.9, it was just $1 million.
Okay.
That was the result that we had.
So you mean the budget? I mean, the money coming from ArcelorMittal Liberia for the construction of the sport park,
yes,
was not reflected in the budget submitted by the superintendent.
Budget. Okay. So two questions and analysis. We saw that we had the money that was signed for Bon County.
You talked about a $50,000. Can you state the source?
Yeah, $50,000 came from Cabral Resource. In more than
before that, you briefly spoke.
China UN, and the other one would be MGCO. Okay. So we are trying to engage them. So the $4.9 million here, we have budgetary allotment, and we have revenue that we need to source to support the budget. So the budget is not cash soon, like you said. Okay. We can call for free cash at any time. Maybe the 50,000 you talk about. We don't raise all the resources to come back to support the budget. And to make it clear, that it is this year that we didn't receive money from national government.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And why we jump over is that 4.5 million or $4.9 million will not be used for county administration, because the government has $50,000 for each county for county administration. What? So the $4.9 million is for projects.
Yes. And that's what caught my attention. And in the end, when you listen to the gentleman who was speaking, the guy said, this money, nothing coming from central government. None. None of this money coming from central government. Look, I want to thank you, Mr. Nuba, first of all, for flagging this this development. And the reason is this. Some of us have argued that if Liberia will experience, the development it truly deserves, it's going to come from the county level.
Yes.
Monrovia is saturated, is plagued with incompetence and hyper corruption. Nothing is going to come out of Monrovia. So to see Bon County having a kind of beautiful, I don't know how to really describe a thing, but you feel the value coming out of the city. You feel the thing. These people sat down for 21 days. 21 days. And identify $4.9 million. You heard what I said first. The budget that was first submitted by the superintendent did not include the $1 million that came from Metal Steel. And so they went back. And this time they included it. So it raised the budget $1 million to $4.9 million. These are people of value. These are people of virtue. When do you get the kind of development at your national level? When? So we must demand that every county, because it is not just Bone County that has the right to do this. Every county, for Lofa coming all the way down to Monserrato, and for Monserrato going all the way down to Maryland. They all are given the right to do exactly what the people of Bone County have done. Bone County has led the way. We have talked about local council, county council, but Bone County has shown the value of this. Bone County has shown the value of the local council. They have shown the value of it. That when you put in place a well-seasoned people with good intention who sit on the local council, this is what you get. $4.9 million for public development. Yes, for public development. Now I want to contrast with this, and I'll go around the table. Recently in Granger County, local county sat, and they cannot get a count of 400,000. Can you imagine that? The local council of Granger County can account for $400,000. In Bone County, the people are giving you a good rundown of $4.9 million. We're talking $5 million. That's almost 10 times, more than 10 times what the people in Granger can account for. That is the problem of people. Look at what the people of Bone County have done. So for anybody who is questioning the local council, the LGA Act, Bone County has just told you, have no doubt. Have no doubt. Because the local council means well. If you put the right people in there. If you put the right people in there. And perhaps without any political interference. Because don't put our talking on it. These are very, look at ordinary citizens. Look at ordinary citizens. All right, guys, let's go around the table. Let's start with you, Mr. Wright. What's your take on that?
Well, thank you, Mr. Wright. I'm kind of very much excited that a trip of 10,000 miles begins with one step in the 15 counties in Liberia, or the rest of the 14 counties will sit and see on social media what Bone County has done. And I think it's a challenge that has been thrown to the rest of the country. It's a very serious challenge. Bone County does not have magicians who performed what we just saw. There are people who sat down and believe with love for their county, with patriotism, people who believe that whatever they do, Bone County is their county. So they are the ones responsible to develop the county. If there will be critical thinking, that probably something will happen along the way, but I think the start should encourage any sound person or well-meaning Liberian in other counties to do likewise. It's a very encouraging platform Bone County has set. Very, very encouraging platform. And I think the jealousy should now become a virus.
Yep.
We want to see all other counties. We want to see Monserrato. We want to see Grand Bassa. We want to see Grand Judea erase what they started, get back to the drawing table, and come back to the public with this kind of picture we are seeing coming from Bone County. There are not extra human beings in Bone County. The same Liberian people we are the people from Bone County. So I urge all other counties to follow this very, very good example of Bond County. You can see the people speaking with one voice, everybody looking one direction, positive direction. That's what I want to contribute for now.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. And I really want to thank Mr. Nuva for flagging this. I think every news media in Liberia should be talking about this.
They were not talking about this, but it's not political.
That's true. That's true. You know, if somebody in Bond County will insulting the superintendent right now, they will be all in the news. But we should all be talking about this, using our platform to elevate this, what happening right now in Bond County. Mr. Chris Wade, I come to you.
Okay. Before I continue, let me say good evening to Mr. George A. Numbo and also to Mr. Christopher J. Nippet. Yeah. When it comes to the Bond County issue, is a signals. Is a signal to all of the counties, especially the county I am living in, and I take to be my home, and I have my children, yes, and I have my home. Yeah, Grand Jita County. You know, the county council, they got a power, you know, when the Local Government Act of 2018 was passed. That act gave them the authority. The act completely made them the local legislative and oversight body of the county. It also gave them the power to review action of the county administration, vote on local budget, and hold local official accountable. So that alone is not just a group that is set up to just play form. They are there to implement. And if you look at the Local Government Act of 2018, it gave them the power that they just share, they brought about that act to share the government. Now everything, before then, we only used to look up to the central government. But this time coming around now, they just brought it to the stand that the Local Government Act, you know, to run their own affair while they are state with the central government. So, like just what Mr. Rice said, the people discussing, then Grand Jita complaining about four that we can get, that the local government can get account to. The local government cannot get account to the 400,000. Even those who they said they give the money to for project. So it's a signal to every county, not only Grand Jita, but you know, when people discussing the people they discussing project, the first thing tell your woman say, "Ma, you look at John Brown, you see how the whole looking fine that the husband and the wife they understand." I always give simple example for people to understand that everything we do, I said it even from the beginning of the show. I said it. If Grand Jita not develop Grand Jita County, nobody will develop Grand Jita County. So if you look at Bond County, the people are ready to carry on development, and they are ready to always give their people the report. When they give the report, then they will highlight, or this particular year we got 400,000. Next year we want to get 5 or 6 or 700,000. And why? This is the reason. This is the reason. So for me, I just want to say that, you know, this is how we can build Liberia. If you want everybody should visit your house, you need to make your house to be decent. You have your flat screen in your house. All the community children say, we won't go to Mr. Warehouse. We won't go to, why they won't go to my house? Because when they go there, they will see their, you know, they will see show, they will drink good water, and maybe my woman will prepare something to eat. So if we want for people to look at Grand Jita, if we want for people to look at Liberia, we ourselves, the central government already gave us the flow. They gave the local government, you know, the flow to carry on development, especially when it comes to the the county council. So I want to say thank you. Let the county council wake up and do what it can do. And I say bravo to Bond County for the council for that excellent work.
Thank you, Mr. Ware. Thank you. I agree with you too. Yeah, they're doing very, very excellent. Mr. Nippet, I hear you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, GN, the Honorable George Nubo, for coming up with this Bond County's display of a council's meeting for a budget of $4.5 million. While it's true that I applaud, commend, and I salute them, but I hope they are not dressing a pig with a pink lifted on his lip. Because to have the money and everybody play in it is not what the good people of Bond County need. Because already a lot of them in our place, they are richer than the county. And this has been...
I understand your caution, but let even appreciate the first act done.
But that's why I said I commended them. But I told you, Mr. Wright, when I speak with intention. I just don't speak because I want to throw out words. I hope it is not a pig with a red or pink lipstick on his mouth. Because some of those people who some of the people who are there on that council meeting, they have not asked a question. What happened to the money for 2024 to 2025? How was it expended? We are seeing they are coming out with $4.5 million, where Mita Steel is giving them $1 million for Sport Park. We will also let us see how it is expended, and that's where the expenditure comes in. So while it is true that I would say they have begun a good work, it is not excellent because they have not told us anything, that they have just come on the camera to show us. What happened to the money, the budget for 2024-2025? And I think what they are reporting here, or what they are trying to display to the public here, which is commendable, is 2025-2026, or maybe 2026-2027 budget. So to hail them so that we can hold our own superintendents and county leaders by their neckties, we want to see, let us show us a picture. Then we'll go to our own people and say, listen to us. 2024-2025, Bond County did this. From that money is expended it. But we are hearing here $50,000 was not utilized, and where did that $50,000 go? We are hearing the difference between 3.9 million to 4.9 million, the 1 million. I think that the one the Mita Steel of Sport Park sent. So let them fill up the cup. Let them fill the screen board with the photo that we can hold Grand Gita, hold Sano, hold Maryland, hold Grand Bassa, and then Mesurado County, and say, you are the mother county for all of these counties. See what Bond in the central province, the Superior Central Province is doing. Why aren't you doing the same? So I think it's a good start, but it's not excellent because they have not shown us the expenditures for the money that they received prior to this budget that they shown. And the question is right to ask, why didn't they tell us anything about 2024, 2025? Why did they put it on the screen? Why did they decide today, 2026, to come to demonstrate that they have a budget of $4.5 million? Will they come tomorrow and give us the expenditure, how the money was expended? So I would just say it's a good start. And I will not say it's an excellent thing. It's a good start.
I agree with you, Mr. Nipe. It's a good start, and you raise a very important question. But I think they are giving us, you know, a baseline. They're giving us somewhere to stand and say, okay, let's see. Well, you know, let's ask the question. Be very pointed question, like you asked. What happened in 2024? You know, if this is 2025, 2026 budget, what happened in the 2023 and 2024 budget? Yeah, but at least they're giving us something to start off with. And Mr. Nubo, I'm going to ask you the question that has been asked in the chat room here. So Mr. Gossio is asking, what is Bone County producing for which they demand such amount? Are they demanding, Mr. Nubo? I don't. I gotta read what he said so that you know can answer. I mean, I can answer him, but I want you to answer because you brought the topic. Go ahead, sir. Mr. Nubo?
I said, who asked the question?
Read it loud. I think good. Chris, you highlighted.
Okay. Well, maybe I will address that. In my I beg to differ.
Sure.
I mean, we are here. The 2024-2025 budget. The county that shined was Nimba County. And next to Nimba County was Cape Mount, because the county council embezzled the money. And Cape Mount Senator Taylor took that to the Senate. And the county council had to resign. Nothing happened in the Southeast. And we praise Nimba. Now it is Bone County. We are praising. Oh, Mr. Numo, thank you, for this and that. And then we are turning around asking, what did Bone County do in the 2024-2025 budget? I mean, that double speak. We cannot go to our people and say, this is a good job from Bone County, but that same but that same Bone County, they are not giving account of 2024-2025. It defeats our.
Is that not legitimate questions?
No. It defeats our purpose.
How so?
It defeats our purpose because we are shooting ourselves in the foot. We know you need to read the articles or news articles about the county development fund, how it was spent in 2024-2025. In Maryland County, they say they completed some projects that they never completed. Librarian said they ate money. And then I will go there and say, my question is, the Bone County here, they're doing a good job, but what happened to their money in 2024-2025? So the message I will take into Maryland County, I'm defeating it. I'm defeating it. Okay, let's go to.
I don't get it. I don't get
his point, because if I must address.
You are telling the people, Bone County here, they aren't perfect men, or they aren't perfect county. They chop their money 2024, 2025. And no, let me learn. And today they're coming out to behave like Jesus Christ.
No, that's not what we're saying. Give us a whole picture.
Any message you take to our people, they'll say, you're not ready. Actually, I'm
No,
ready.
No, Mr. Nebo, I disagree with you right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you were talking, I didn't talk. You were talking about
You see?
You were talking about your 2024, 2025, I didn't talk. Yeah. But you the one who created the problem. Because you want us to take double message. You want us to be two-faced people. We say, Bond County did a good job in this year here. But last year, they were like you, they ate their money too.
All I'm saying is
No. The person will say, okay, Bond County get plenty of money. They ate their money, last year, 2024, 2025, and this year they want to be accountable. But we got smaller money, so we use our money 2 times too. Okay, with a project where what Bond County has to produce, Bond County has 0. But they're getting money from ArcelorMittal. And ArcelorMittal is building a park. That was at $900,000 for. And in addition to the $900,000, a company give them $50,000. And there's a company called Kavala Resource. Kavala Resource give them another $50,000. That was making $1 million difference. But with respect to having mountain or this and that, Bond County does not have it. But because the iron ore can pass through Bond County, so annually they receive money from ArcelorMittal. Now, the question brings us to another point. What is in the pipeline? We have given we have given out the Putu Mountain, meaning that Grand Gila County must be like Nimba County.
Okay, Mr. Noble, Mr. Noble.
No.
We differ.
I say answering that question.
Oh, okay. You stay along with the question. I thought you're moving to another topic.
No. What Bond County has to offer? Nimba will Grand Gila will be offering something that Nimba County is offering. But today, the new people that are coming, we don't know anything that would be like the ArcelorMittal agreement. I guess with the Southeastern people, with the Grand Gila people, we'll leave our own with God. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Nuno. Mr. Wright, let me just slip in there small.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
If you were to send your child to the market, you give him a small budget, buy milk, buy stuffy, buy this. And when that child comes, you want an aggregate of the $5 that you give them commensurate with the purchase. And that's the point we are making. So when we're holding our people's feet to the fire, we can tell them, say, listen to me. There's money now for y'all who only council to eat. Nor is it for the superintendent to go and buy his Lexus car. This money is for content development. So the $4.5 million, this is what we have done. These are the expenditures. We take that picture, one composite picture, budget versus expenditure. You are being at the GAC rather, all the monies that were appropriated, that's why you and my friend John Malu were accounting. What did you do? What did this X area do with this $10? They spent only $2, $8. That's a deficit right there. So that's what we are saying. to be able to hold the Grandidian superintendent, the council, the assistant superintendent, the council, the Maryland superintendent council, be one of our brothers. It's like a report card. When a child goes to school and does well, and the child and your children go to the same school, you take that child report card and say, you see, yeah, you and Mary are in the same class. This is what Mary did. I want you will not be able to do all 100, but you do something better. We're talking about a comprehensive scorecard. Budget always versus expenditure, because the budget performance tells us how the money was expended.
2 minutes
so
over.
2
minutes over.
Look at that.
I want to come with this clinic. I want to come with this.
All right, sir. All right, sir.
No, what? No.
Bond County is my number 2 county. I graduated from high school, Booker High School in Bond County.
Okay.
So I have serious interest in Bond County.
You do. But let me tell you how I differ with you, Mr.
Okay, come.
I differ with you because you cannot say we're shooting ourselves in the foot simply because we are saying, let good governance reign. You fled this issue in the interest of good governance. You saw what the council, the local council there in Bone County, your home, where you went to school, grade school, is doing. You appreciate that. You admire that. And you want the rest of us to see it. You want the rest of the Southeast, all the way there in the north, Lofa, Nimba, in the west, Grand Cape Mount, Bomi, Magibi, all people to see it. It is the same thing that we are saying. We clap for you, Bone County. You are living the spirit of the LGA, the Local Government Act. You are living the spirit. In the same vein, while we press you, we want you to continue down this path. Show us what you did prior to this council meeting. Can you bring those records and show us the appropriation and the execution of that budget, of those budgets? And did you achieve what you set out to achieve in that budget? Was the budget able to complete some of the projects? What was the completion rate? Or did you have to go back and recast the budget? These are things that we're asking, Mr. Nubo. And it would not be wrong for us to ask them, because it is in the spirit of good governance, for which you saw that video and you said, I will let the rest of the world to see it. Just as I have admired this video and the people in the video, I want you to do the same, because they're doing the right thing. So too, we are saying, we admire you guys. You're doing the right thing. Well, why don't we go back and see what you did? It's not wrong. We're not shooting ourselves in the legs. I don't think we are. No. It's like you're saying, why should we ask that, that we, our government, should be, even though the Bugger government has, came out with $1.3 billion budget, first in the history of the country. We applaud that. But he's no, don't even go back and see what will actualize in the last budget. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because when you do that, you'll not be appreciating, you'll be undermining what Boyka has achieved right now. No.
I mean, you are leaving the whole point.
I'm going national now, but
you are talking like somebody who is like George Nubo, who is not in the finance area. When they published the budget, it gave the previous, say, 3 years. What was it?
Are you prepared to show us the budget?
I'm talking about the national budget because you went to
it was a reference.
Budget in.
It was a reference.
Okay, it was a reference. No, but the reference is out of place.
Okay.
You remember right here. We have a section where they say, the General Auditing Commission is going to go and audit the county development fund. It was here. We discussed it. And for Bone County, I went there for senior high school. I did my primary and what have you, in Maryland.
Okay, I don't know why you reference the GSC going to audit the county budget, but then you're saying in that same breath that my reference to the national budget was out of place.
It's out of place, because we have already passed that.
Passed what?
And you are saying, you and Mr. Nepe, Mr. Nepe, you people are here and saying, oh, this is who we're taking to the southeast. You made the people no surprise by saying, oh, Bone County are now accounted for their 2025 expenditure. It's going there with two phase.
May I ask you a question?
It's going there with two phases.
May I ask you a question?
Ask me a question. 5 seconds.
Right now.
Mona, I mean,
Should budget allotment be in correlation with expenditure?
OT, my planty.
Can
you make plenty chips now?
Should budget the money you budgeted, the money you got to use, should it be in correlation with what you spent? If we give you $20,
what is
if we give you $20,
what is a budget?
If we give you
if you
the budget is
know what a budget is, you're not supposed to ask me the question.
But if you have a budget of $2 and the money is there to sponsor the budget, should we not ask you what you use? Then why you were at JSC, GSC, you were asking the people. You had $2 million in your budget, and the European Commission gave you another $10 million, $12 million. What did you do with the $12 million? Those were the questions you and John Molu were asking. We're talking about the budget performance.
Okay, are you done?
Oh, you see me? I finished.
Are you done? When you are done, or because I said 15 seconds, and you have taken 45 minutes or 45 seconds. So if you are done, let me know. No, so I will respond to you.
He's muted. Go ahead, Mr. Noble.
Okay. We took performance audit to Liberia. We took labor qualification audit to Liberia. All the different audits you can think about at GAC currently come from John Molu. I mean, you talk about budget, you're talking about revenue and expenditure. And that's why I'm asking you, what a budget is. And these people, they come with the revenue side, which in our counties, the southeastern counties, is hidden from us. We don't know what we are getting. And then they will come and say, we had $400,000 and we were owing in Maryland. They said they were owing a school or somebody who was undertaking a school project. They were owing that person $50,000, and they paid the person, and they marked the project complete. The project is not complete as we speak. So no, I can go and show Maryland County this Bone County report.
But again, Mr. Nubo.
No, don't interrupt me.
No. I'm trying to interject something. You stay on the floor.
Don't steer me in your direction.
I'm not trying to stay in my direction. I
will never go there.
I'm staying with exactly what you just said. You question it while we're trying to look back.
Now you trying to I mean, anyway, go ahead.
Mr. Nubo, you just mentioned, if you are not mentioned what you just said, I was not going to come in. I'm going to allow you to land. You said there were projects in Maryland County that were giving money, the money was allocated for. But it was never completed. But it was not complete. So now you can appreciate the question I was asking about looking back.
No. That is the reason even Anthony William wanted for LACC to go there. And finally, it came to GSC. That's the reason GSC will go there. And so when I'm taking the good news from Bone County, I will not capitalize on Bone County spending of their money in 20. I think Bone County, we did an analysis here. I think Bone County was in the first category. Yes. And all our southeastern counties did not make it. The 2024-2025 budget, they didn't make it. And then the person now in the first didn't make it even in the second, or maybe they didn't even make it in the third. Then I'm gonna go and say, even though you didn't make it in the third, and Bone County made it in the first, but you call Bone County and see how they spend their money, in 2024. We just need to take this good news and encourage our people.
I agree.
To be accountable. I mean, I was telling one Mabel Green, she was the president of the Liberian Community Association in Georgia. I was a treasurer. I was telling her, I said, Mabel, there are a lot of good things that happen in the country here. And in Liberia, the government there, most of the people are from this country here. But when we are packing our suitcases to go back to Liberia, all the bad things in the country here that what we put in our suitcases, we don't put the good things there. But George Nubo and John Molo are the one with the good things. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. We're going to hold it right there. In the last 27 minutes that we have, I want us to look at these videos. I'm going to play these two videos.
I thought we were going to line. People
you want to go online? You want to go online? Okay. It's just like it's by 11:33. Anyway, sometimes the pick up. Chris.
I know, but it got to it pick up. My dirty.
Yeah, dirty will pick up. Mr. Chris Beware, where are you, sir? Chris, let's go to the lumberman, see if we can get in the corner.
The line and see if anybody else want to see about Bone County.
Your dirty will anchor our point.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks so much. Let me say thanks so much. So, folks, if you are there, we like to say welcome. This is Abed to D4, man. Abed to D4 is here for you tonight. You've been listening to the conversation. We start from the FDA issue, and we are now discussing Bond County. You know, Bond County. Yeah, talking about the kind of budget, the name when it comes to the county council, and what would be your takes on that? Even though you listen to this program, is called Abed to Differ. You don't have to agree with us. If you have a question, if you have a point, anything you listen to, recommendation, and you have something to say, because if you listen to Mr. Numo, is to empower, to change the mind and attitude of other county. Other leaders can, even though maybe the past year they are not made report, we don't know what they did with the other money, but the fact that coming out today to discuss such an issue is to motivate our brothers and sisters, our local government official, and also the county council to do something when it comes to the growth and development of Liberia and their area of assignment. So if you are there, you're listening, you want to be part of the show, you can join us on 0881 1435 04, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105, 0776 105 105, 0881 1435 04, 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. And you're going to be live tonight on Abed to D4 on Top FM 105.3. What is your take about the budget aspect? Yes, indeed. What do you want to say? Can we make progress? Can we try to, compare ourselves, or we can play constructive jealousy to say we want to do this? We can work. Caller 0881 1435 04. Caller is now me cut you off. You can stay called back, okay? Caller 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. If you want to call us on the WhatsApp, the orange number, you can jump dial the orange number 0776 105 105 is the WhatsApp number. When you call on it, that is the number. The WhatsApp number is 0776 105 105. Those of you that are listening to us on by social media, maybe you out of the country, maybe even you in the country, you have that time, but mostly that particular number is for the people that are out of the country. So call on 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. And while we're there, let's try to play our theme song. Yes, indeed. While we are with our caller and adjusting ourselves, let's play our theme song.
I beg to differ, Liberia. My people like Taibo. Top FM 105.3, we on the air. Leader, shout, Sheku Koroma. Mama ready, Archie right. In a play, Alex Tiulu. Black producer correct. All tonight, we beg to this day. I beg to differ, my people. If it's not correct, we go talk them so. From 9 o'clock till 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palava, no fear inside. Truth must stop, we not go high. Call Mr. Kotubo, bring them sense. Ready veterans, speak one of them. I'm a right up from clear. Anthony WKC, they make me think clear. Claudia Smith, strong woman here. You wrong, she goes there.
I
Okay, if you are there tonight, call her on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. We got 11:39. However, I think we can go over to you guys, and if any call come in, I'm going to take that call because we need to make our people to follow the procedure. We can be talking and be cut it off. So those of you that are listening, please let's try to set the boundary. And I think the time for the call segment is 10:30, something like that. So we need to, Mr. Wright, we need to set all of this time and give the many all of these things so we can be able to work together. Yes. So back and over to you, Mr. Wright.
Yep. Thank you very much. The reason we're going to the line because it was a very interesting topic, and you would think that it will arouse the people's interest and that it will call. But it's pretty late. I know it's 11:40 in Liberia. People are, in bed. It's late. Or they're probably listening to radio. They don't want to call in. So relaxing themselves. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Ware. Look, but let's read this to Mr. Chris. Highlight the last statement that this guy just made on the screen. Let's read it, please. I think he made a very good point that we spoke about. Okay, there is it. If Grand Judas local authorities cannot give account of 400,000 USD, why should they follow Bone County's footstep? Mr. Nuba, let me give it to you. Answer the man, please. You're muted, sir.
Muted. That's what I was saying. And this is tied into the question the other guy asked. What does Bone County produce? We cannot give account of $400,000. That's 2025. And now they changed the budget year. It starts from January 1st. We are talking about 2026. I'm not saying this stuff from the southeast for any of the counties. So they feel that including my county, Maryland County, they feel that we are making noise here tonight. Yeah, we are making noise. They say, for God forgive them. They put our book make them crazy. That's why they are saying that. They don't care. And within a year or so, Grand Jada will be producing iron ore like ArcelorMittal in Nimba. And our people would like for us to follow the same formula. And so the guy is right. $400,000. And that money cannot be accounted for.
I know.
Superintendent cannot explain. Even the county council cannot explain. Then you grab a superintendent by the collar, or the county council say can't explain. They will not do it. So I like the guy question. That's
I mean it's very interesting. When I saw it myself, I appreciate that. It's a very good question.
Yeah, very good question.
It speaks to why the whole Bone County thing is important, because like what the brother wrote, yes, it's absolutely on point, absolutely on point. But yeah, so we want to close up on our topic now. We got 17 minutes to go.
Right.
We'll try to stay on topic here. Now it's 16 minutes. We'll try to stay on top. So I want to play this one. I want to play two videos. Let me see. I'm gonna play the guy. I'll come back to the one. Let me play this one. But I took the first one. All right, this is the first one. Let me play this one. And we'll go back to that other video.
What is that?
Mr. Noble, can you please mute? First of all, let me give the overview of the video real quick. The reason why I want to listen to the video, because it's in line with what we're talking about, right? Bone County, like the guy asks, what does it produce? You know, Bone County is not producing nothing, but it's using its, social development fund very, very, judiciously. So that's what it went from 3.9 million now to 4.9 million, and all because they're not producing nothing, right? No mineral. Some of the mineral you're passing through, and other people are just, But here, where we see people taking the money and it's going there, people, and we can see nothing about how to play the thing. So we hear good. All right. This is the first video I want to listen to.
And I brought along with me the Assistant Minister for Mines, the Assistant Minister for Mineral Exploration, the Director of Mines came along with me, and the Inspector General also came, including other support staff that came. We didn't come to institute violence against anybody. We came to make sure that the right thing with respect to the mineral and mining laws of this country are lived up to the letter. And we got to understand that this is one of the legitimate Class B area I got an EPA permit, I got a mining license, and all other documents. But having a document does not suggest that you work outside of the law. You can have it, you have that document so that you can remain within the confines of the law, not to violate anything. That's why we have what inspection team that comes in the field to make sure that you work within the confines of the law, the mineral and mining laws of this country. One of the major things that we have observed over the years is that the companies will give all of these licenses, more especially the Class B, that are maximizing recovery. There's no trace of the mineral that they recover from the soil, which is one of their obligations, to make sure that the mineral they recover from here, the government of Liberia, through the Ministry of Mines and Energy, needs to know how much quantity of mineral you take from the ground. Number two, how do you dispose of it? How do you sell it? How do you take it out of the country? Because if we don't know how you take it out of the country, you take it out of the country illegally, it's an economic crime. You can be prosecuted by the Ministry of Justice for that. That's why you're listening. One of the requirements. The team came here yesterday, they asked for all the documents, you show it. The one they asked for was what? Your recovery. Since you've been dealing with this kind of a massive excavation, what have you recovered from there? And that got you people annoyed and attacked them and set roadblock. Is that how you operate? Because I understand that most of you here are Burkina Beat. Is that what you do in Burkina Faso? That when you go, somebody asks you, when you're working somewhere, assuming that I'm the Liberian, I've gone to Burkina Faso, and I'm allowed to work there.
Okay, I wanted to hold the video right up because we don't have time. And let me pull this guy down. That part I wanted to listen to. Maybe tomorrow we can play the other part of the video. It's that part that really shows like, bro, we are far behind, man. There's something fundamental wrong. Really. That is our minister who is clothed with the authority to tell us how many mineral has been extracted from our ground. But instead, he's going to the people in the field, the company, where they're working, and telling the person, oh, well, look, y'all taking it. We don't even know how much mineral you're taking out of the ground. We don't know what you're getting, 10 kilo or 50 gram. We don't know. That is the minister in charge. He the one going to the point telling that kind of thing. But not only that, he said, we don't even know what you're doing with it. We don't know who you're selling it to, whether you're selling it to, somebody across the river or somebody in Europe or somebody. We don't know where you're selling these things. So our mineral leave our ground, it leave on our ground, and it just go into the market and the vanishes. We don't know who is. So if we are supposed to be selling, 50 bullons of gold on the market, we don't know. So maybe we're producing more gold than Ghana, but we don't know because we can't trace it. So we don't know. I mean, can you see the problem here, my people? This is total failure of leadership. Absolute failure of leadership. I don't care what anybody say. This is the most indefensible act that the Joseph Boyka administration has committed thus far. Thus far. Okay, let me stop there because we got 9 minutes to go. And I want to get each of you 3 minutes. And then Chris can take, I'll tell 1 more minute and Chris can take 2 minutes and I'll call it a day. Let's start with you, Mr. George Nubo. 3 minutes, sir. We really got to keep on the 3 minutes.
Why, George Nubo? Is this our closing statements? Or
yes, sir. You're responding to the video, you're closing.
Okay. The video, I'm not surprised. And I mean, there was no introduction, so I didn't know who was speaking. Now that I know that he is the mines and energy minister, who is in, I don't know if it is in Grand Jede, because in Grand Jede there we have the Burkina.
No, that place I think it's somewhere in Bomi or somewhere. Yeah, the call the whole video player yet a time.
Okay, Bomi. I mean, it is alarming for a minister who's supposed to sign I think they have a process called Kimberley process.
Yeah, the Kimberley process. Yeah.
Who's supposed to sign it to state that he does not know how much mineral they're getting from the place. And you see the destruction of the environment around there. And I think they need to learn how to do the right thing. Or maybe, they are not fit for the positions they have. I don't want to be harsh on him, but he brought it to himself. Yeah, he brought it to himself. I mean, going there or wearing the former helmet. I mean, what does that entail? You're the overall boss man. You wear the white helmet, and you don't know how much gold they're taking out of the country. You don't know how much diamond, how much rare oil and mineral they're taking out of the country, and you're asking them.
Yes. Can you imagine that? Yeah, man. How much have you stored out of the ground recently?
Are you here? You're not here. Maybe they appointed you by mistake. Seriously.
I'm with you on that.
I want to close on that note. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Nepe, I come to you, sir. 3 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Nuba, for staying on the 3 minutes. That's good.
Still on the 3 minutes, 9:55. One, the minister should not be asking questions since he sees a problem. He asked the authority to close that man, but he wouldn't. And to ask question, why have you recovered? He should know exactly the quantity of minerals that have been recovered in their kinds. And the first thing I want to say is a national security risk when you have strangers both in Grand Jide and whatever that place is. It is on record that someone reported that approximately 10 to 15,000 Burkinabes are in Grand Jide. What are they doing there? Who brought them there? How did they get there? Now we see maybe it's on the western side now that we from the east, southeastern, we go into the western corridor and we have Burkinabe there. I think it's a serious national security risk going back to 1998. It's an environmental endangerment because they are using mercury and other things to pull some of the things and other chemicals to pull some of the minerals out. And I think that the ministry is not performing in terms of regulating those people. Maybe the longer one. And I think my fourth point is to climax is a total failure. Climax on our way, total failure, and the question will be why? Because it's a national security risk. The number of Burkinabe in that area is too much. It brings about environmental danger, and then they are not performing the regulation. So I just want to stop there because Liberia is an elephant meat, and that stranger can come anywhere and put a bucket anywhere and draw water. I stop right there.
Okay, Mr. Napier. I don't know if I can agree with Liberia being elephant meat. Well, I can understand where you're coming from, but I can't accept that because to accept that is to endorse, the failure. But can you highlight the last statement Alberto made? There you go. So, Brother Garcia, you're very articulate tonight. I really appreciate you. He said the minister is blinded by brown envelope. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. So, my 1 minute I want to say now. Go to you, Mr. Ware, so you close her out. Is that I agree with with Mr. Nippet and Mr. Nubo. I think this guy had just sold himself. He showed that he actually don't know the whole position is out of his league. He coming out.
I beg to take 5 seconds of your time.
No, go ahead.
Ask you a rhetorical question. Why do we have Traore Ibrahim? Is it not Burkina Faso? And this supposed to be the new heaven in Africa, besides Rwanda. So why are these people coming to Liberia? We in West Africa, outside the Sahel, we want to be like Burkina Faso.
That's why the national security risk is uncle.
Okay, Mr. Nippy, I I have the floor and I get some interference from your background. But no, this is the heaven for West Africa. And they are living in heaven and coming to hell. Something wrong somewhere. And sorry for taking, much of your time, Archie.
No, it's okay. We're going now to Mr. Ware to close out. Go, 1 minute ago. Mr. Ware, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me just come to my father, Mr. George A. Numbo. Liberia is not a hell. Liberia is heaven. Yes, I'm telling you, it just happened that we don't know how to handle it, but Liberia is a heaven. So that's why you see all of the country, most of the African country, they are in Liberia. So I like to say, I like to just work on that. Thank you. And let me firstly recognize and appreciate all of our followers, especially Dale Gozio, who making a lot of contribution tonight. We'd like to say thank you for following, and please always keep following. Let's discuss your question, bring up to a certain level. So we'd like to say thank you. Let me say Alocha Zababe.
Even though you didn't call, you read a comment.
Yeah. Comment you share. So Alocha Zababe, we'd like to say thank you so much for following. We hope and we know that you're sharing the broadcast. And D Hackness Tapper, we'd like to say thank you for following. B Mountain on Bar Senior, we like to say thank you so much. Achi George, the Melody Journalist, we like to say thank you. And I would like to say thank you to every one of you that follow. And quickly, let me also remind those of you that always calling on Abeto D4. Abeto D4 is here to provide education, and Abeto D4 is always appreciating you, saying that if you call, in a week 2 or 3 times, they have something for you. And in a week, 2 weeks, they can come. And so they go on time. 5 persons were qualified to get, a little token to add on their scratch card to be able to provide, to join us, to provide education when it comes to our people. You just listen to from Willie Cartoon Call tonight. We were able to play that FDA issues, and everybody listening to it, and we discuss it. So from that discussion, we have the idea that we can go and change other things in our law step by step. So before we go, let me also call you. Even few of you already receive your money, but if you not yet receive your own, you can come to Top FM and you're going to receive it tomorrow morning. We have those who are qualified for calling all of the time. And that special people you can call to contribute. And today, those who call, we have your needs down. Yes. So you can, those who called the last time, that we have something for them in the office. We have Emmanuel S. Doe. We have Marco Gay. We have Amos William. We have Charles and Carlo and Darimon the Ball Cartel. So we like to say you can come over to the office. If you receive your own, no need to come. But if you not yet receive your own, you can come over and you're going to get it from me. Just if you get to the office, ask for Chris Beware and they're going to direct you to my office. Thank you so much. So I'd like to say thank you to you, Mr. Wright. Yeah, it was great yesterday. Everybody was missing you guys. Yes, but however, we extend our, words of comfort to every one of you. And let me say, Mr. George A. Numbo would like to say, Father Numbo would like to say thank you. And Father Christopher J. Nepe would like to say thank you. Even though we are not seeing Mr. Veteran Fresh Meal, but we pray that he come back. So thank you so much.
It's okay.
And have a great time.
He is okay. He is okay. If they got to do money,
someone watching you.
Yeah, he's always watching. Yeah, he's always watching. If they say always watching it.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it. Thank you so much to everyone. Bye bye. We are out. Thank you.
Tomorrow, guys. See you.
Steady. Rock push to down, market to ya. If the matter strong,